Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into round 11 of ESEA League season 52, excuse me. Round 11. It is GSG9 versus BonBonBumContra. GSG9 is 9-1 with a forfeit loss that they might not have lost, and BonBon is 7-3. So without any further ado, we're gonna get into the stabbings here and let's see what we got. The CTs just absolutely obliterate BonBon. GSG9 keeps all 4 players out of 5 alive there. And they have side choice, which will be extremely strong here on this Inferno. And they're opting to start the match on T, so they can end CT and set the pace early. It's going to be tough. BonBon might not be prepared. They might need to get this util, get their spots all in order very quickly. But with any further ado, we're going to have a little bit of util, Robbie 1 on the smoke and the flash on the T's, and then going to have Zag with smoke, nade, and flash here on the CTs. Going to be early on alt mid pressure, second mid pressure from GSG9 with just one player waiting here. Just having sparks. Robbie gets found though. Juan Cole, nice little sneak shot through the balcony door. Tumsy finds frames. And now has a little bit more apps pressure. Juan Cole runs back to his teammate. It is 4-on-4 now. The smoke is down on Robbie 1, however. The util for the GSG9 is not looking great. And BonBon, if you take a quick look, they're playing very far removed from middle on arch and under porch balcony side. So GSG9 now are just going to gear up towards CT smoke. Is going to fly in. They find Robbie 1 smoke. The smoke comes down. And GSG9 is going to make their way completely up B. Smoke off CT. And the rotation's already there. Zag's there with his teammate now in a 2v4 situation. Bomb does get planted. Sparks now crosses back to Banana. And little do they know, Zag has already made his way up to site here through Coffin. They're expecting 2 toward Banana, and Steven's already in. Zag finds Nadro into deep site. Steven gets found. Sparks finds another. Benz gushes his teammate in the back of the head, but the bomb planter gets killed, or the bomb diffuser gets killed. Extreme Agato with a 1. Now needs to make it work. No time, no kit, and no clue, but Benz clutches up the round for GSG9. And they pick up 2-1, or sorry, 1-0. I don't know why I thought they had the first round there. They pick up 1-0. They pick up this pistol over BonBon. Looking strong, looking very smart early on. BonBon did make the correct rotation, but they didn't force any stupid plays. BonBon didn't, like rush in, dive through the smoke, try and get kills. So far, so good from both sides. The rotations came in together. They're going to be on full eco here now. Nades come in for mid, does big damage. Just going to be a slow default here from GSG9. Not overextending one bit. Look at the positions they're playing in. Just playing completely far back, waiting for the apps pressure, waiting for Banana to reaggress, but there's nothing coming out of BonBon. They're playing completely passively here. And now 1 minute remains. Smoke comes in for boiler side. And this player is going to drop from porch. They're trying to bait out. There is one arch side player. The smoke comes for arch. And the T's now are slowly gathering through mid and arch, looking to hit A and end the round here. Robbie 1 might find an opener for his team. Skalil, though, he's got to be careful. BonBon also don't have the rotations. There's 2 over on B site. Nadro finds Juan Cole, and now Robbie's into the site, but Steven finds him. Sparks with a quick trade. One more insight they got to clear out. Extreme Agato goes down. Sparks with a great double kill. Secures the trade and the site for his team. And now the two last players. It's going to be Tumsy finding Zag. And now the final rotation is going to be on Frames. And he has absolutely nothing here. It's going to be really difficult for him. Yeah, sweet little rainbow Galil from the collection. Frames looking for Tumsy. Tumsy just jump clearing with this Mac-10. He dinks him, but Tumsy finds him with the Mac-10. Great shots. Finds the headshot onto Frames. Good reaction after being dinked. Might have almost died there, Tumsy. Whew, what a round. And so far, it's been GSG9 in control. It will be the first buyback now from BonBon. Let's see what they have in store for us. It's going to be a bunch of M4s. The util's looking good. It's going to be very even across the board here. Let's see how if they use everything right away and play a little bit more aggressively, or if they're going to completely play passive again and sort of give up some position. They play a little bit more aggro towards Banana. They're eating a bit of damage, though, right on this half wall. Frames walks through. And they're just stalling. It's Tumsy waiting now. And it didn't work for them. Benz goes down and Tumsy goes down. Jumps through the smoke. And Robbie dinks one. But no cigar. He instantly dies. Frame sitting on 2 HP. Nadro finding one. Baiting out Juan Cole. Waiting. Throws the flash, but the timing is bad for him. And Nadro goes down. I just want to quickly check one thing here on this HUD. I do have everything on. Yep. Perfect. Fantastic. And 2-1. A big steal of a round here from BonBon. They didn't lose almost anybody. I think they lost one player from Sparks. Now causing GSG9 to be on a save. Tech9 on Tumsy and Robbie with triple AKs on this sort of mini force. Molly comes in for window. They trade a little bit of tennis. Down Banana. Steven steps into a spray, unfortunately. Lost 30 HP. Now Steven sees Robbie go across, but the Molly just barely. They're extremely close up Banana. BonBon now, they have aggressed. They have a lot of pressure. They're gonna know that it's coming down mid. But all three players are completely pushed into the A site. They have no info here. No info from Arch. No info from Apps. It's going to be tough. They either find Frames here for GSG9, or Frames finds a trade, or it's completely useless. He looks away, gets to try and get the flick. They all step out on him. Looks for one, almost finds the spray down. Robbie won with a quick trade, though. That Tech9 doing work, and now they're going to walk up mid. They're being really aggressive mid. Juan Cole steps out. Runs out of bullets. It's going to be fast and furious. Robbie leading the way. Looking like Dom Toretto. Extreme Agato here on Balk, though. They've got to be careful. He spots out Nadro. He goes down instantly. Finds a second onto Spark. Stepping out Balk. His AK gets stolen. Robbie finds him, and Tumsy finds the opener onto site. However, they do have the lane trade instantly coming in from J. Steven. And now every second counts. BonBon have a time crunch now. GSG9 have only Robbie 1, and he's lurking his way over to Arch side. He wants to maybe find a rotation and cut off, make it a 1v1, but it's going to be 2v1. They're jumping into sight. They realize he's not here whatsoever. Zag taps the bomb, stepping out, looking for Robbie, goes down. The other player taps the bomb right as Robbie peeks. And now Robbie's on 1%. And he goes down. Little did he know the other player, Steven, was just sitting on 19 HP. Great round from BonBon to double up. Get the duo retake there. Almost a great clutch from Robbie 1. Great effort. Great effort regardless. 2-2 now. They did 4 seconds, so GSG9 is going to be on a full eco now. It's going to be rough for them. 2-2 so far. GSG9 need to get a lot of rounds if they want this to be a successful start on T. They need to seal the deal on CT here. The mollies come in and sort of a weird half smoke down banana. I like that. Bonbon taking instant banana pressure. Seven to 3 versus 9 to 1 on GSG9. Both of these teams are looking extremely confident in their seasons. Just barely inching his way forward. Sparks on 55 HP. The molly's going to come in. He might have to move. And he doesn't. Finds a perfect pocket there right by the half wall. And honestly, Bonbon with the triple stack toward banana now. They're just begging one of these players. They're begging Sparks to peek out from this half wall. And most of the players from GSG9 now are slowly making their way up mid now. Might find this arch rotation on this player. They've got to be careful. Juan Cole on this op. Steps out and he finds Nadro. No problem. Tumsy has walked up to site. They're looking for this opper, and he finds Robbie with the USP. Benz goes down. Tumsy also goes down. Great shot from Extreme Agato into sight. Juan Cole now looking for another. And they pick it up, no problem. It's going to be a tough round from GSG9. Bonbon making that agonizing for them, for the T's. Draining every second off the clock, every tiny little bit of util. It's got to be absolutely frustrating on the ecos. It's going to be a buyback now from GSG9. An op still on Juan Cole. And they'll know now that he's the rotator. The op is the rotation. Nadro gets a good flash from Robbie, and he finds Zag on the headshot. He's a little panicking. Frames now panicking. Gets taken out. Robbie with the pace change. Finds a double. Now it's not even going to be a question. The T's have absolute control here. Just sidelining Bonbon. As quick as they could get towards banana, as quick they went down. They do have Sparks here on the opposite side of the map. Question is, will he maybe find some of these lurkers? It's going to be important here for them to try and remove as many guns as possible. And now, if you do see, we are hopping over now to Robbie 1 and some of these other players. They are hunting. Gonna be Tumsy leading the way. And they make it into library. Tennessee, 83. How we doing? Let's go. How we doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, Tennessee. O'Reeb is here as well. What's good, O'Reeb? 3-3. Great round there from GSG9, but also smart save coming in from Bonbon. They managed to recover 3 of these weapons, one of them being the op, namely. It's going to be a big round. GSG9 has to win here. They have to win out to break the money. Because if Bonbon wins, they're going to be on another force buy, I believe. A lot of util being burned early towards banana now. The nade comes in for Juan Cole. They're going to double nade him. He's going to take tons of damage. Down to 41, but it doesn't matter. This op can be lethal at even 1%. Sparks manages to jump up into apps. They do now have Sparks lurking it toward apps with Robbie 1 bringing up mid. Extremely close. Extreme Agato is going to fall. And Steven is right next to him. Robbie finds him, though, just barely on the edge of the smoke. I'm not quite sure what happened. He just started to run, and Robbie heard the sound cue. And now GSG9 re-aggress towards banana a little bit, keeping Zag here. The rotation has come down now, though, over toward A. They do have frames here. And I believe Extreme Megato's trapped in pit. The T's playing this mind game almost perfectly. They kill one down mid. Now Zag is going to spot the CT smoke coming down. All of the utility pops flash. It's not going to matter. Gonna run around, act like he's running around to church. Just a delay for Juan Cole. He has this rotation here. And the op, but no cigar. No one jumps through at the timing. Tumsy looking to clear Zag. Zag with the spray. Tumsy gets the shot, but instant trade through the wall. Juan Cole with that op. Looking primed. It's gonna be Extreme Megado, Juan Cole, and Frames. And the call's just going to be a save here again. Extreme Megado is waiting. He wants to find a Benz. However, there's going to be no kills here. GSG9 are all going to exit safely. I got him. Don't worry. Have seen a game since we watched in Toronto. Yeah. Toronto was sick. Trust. 4-3 now. GSG9 pick up a very important round. If they can break them one more round now, they'll have a few rounds to play with to make themselves an entryway. However, extremely close. 4-3. No slouch. Bonbon keeping this right there. Quick molly comes in from Nadro. That window going to get mollied off. Banana heavy molly and grenade usage here. Benz with a good molly for Car. They're going to have to play back again. And Zag steps into this molly here. He comes through. I think they're going to be ready for it this time. Benz goes down, but the trade. Robbie1 somehow finds a trade with the molly. Just barely as two were dying on Banana. And now it's going to be a very interesting 3v3 situation within seconds of this round. Two players on either side going down. 1 minute remaining. It's going to be Steven here now. They're going to double nade them. Extreme Megado now just barely caught off guard. Finds Nadro though. Finds Sparks. Just ducking. Waiting for Robbie. And with the one tap playing this positionally, I don't think you could call it better. The position from him there, from Extreme Megado on top of the box, gets caught by Nadro, then quickly reacts, finds a second, and then just barely delay. Finds a nice one tap from that Tech 9 here. Going into the... Literally going into the 9th round. We have people getting one taps with pistols here versus an op. It's... very exciting game so far. 4-4. Crazy utility usage towards Banana. Every player gets tagged up pretty much. 19 HP. Frame sitting on 51. They're going heavy Banana now. GSG9 going to hit them with a pace change. They boost toward half wall. Benz finds him. And now they're just going to walk back. They're going to act like they're going Banana and walk back. Frames is going to wait to re-aggress here. And it's been the Cinderella story time and time again. GSG9 find a pick. They walk to the opposite side of the map and keep a lurker on the opposite side. On the weak side. Frames now. Going to be stuck here. The smoke comes in for Moto all the way from down mid. Extremely smart. It's going to pull the rotation already from Juan Cole on this op. In CT, he's waiting for the arch wrap. Question is, though, Frames with an early CT smoke. He does have one to re-up. Juan Cole rotating over to this A side. And the T's are just going to walk up. They're already out B. They line up. Frames with that great angle there from the camera for us. Frames finds the crazy spray down. Just drawing time here for his teammate. Now he's going to lurk up to Coffin as well. He almost has an angle on them here as well. It's getting dicey. Nice shot from Tumsy. Picks up Extreme Megado. Juan Cole Sparks needs to stay absolutely still here. J. Steven. Smoke comes in for Banana. They're walking up now. Robbie's in a really aggressive spot. Goes down, though. J. Steven, and now Sparks just playing the timing, playing his spot perfectly. Steps through. Tumsy finds one as well. They're running to the bomb, but I don't think they have the time. Do they have the time? Just barely. With 1 second left, BonBon find both players and they pick up the defuse. That's going to be absolutely heartbreaking. That grenade just sealing the fate there for Sparks. Tumsy, unfortunate timing on the walkthrough, just gets caught on the banana smoke. I almost would have liked to see Sparks just try and... It's tough, though. He might not known that he was getting... like grenaded or whatever, so I would have said that like maybe Sparks would have swung on the grenade just to see if he can get some damage or kill one on the way out, but unfortunately nothing, no cigar there. GSG9 are down now, instantly losing. Sparks instantly with a trade though. Robbie1 finds through the wall, through the glass. I think he finds the headshot into balcony. He does. Now it's gonna be Nadro and Robbie hyper aggressive toward the apps here. Let's catch up with some chat while we wait here. Yes, sir. Late night McDonald's was key. Facts, facts. Maybe they did think the smoke was up. I'm not quite sure what the situation was there. It'll be 5-4 now. I'm curious, is Tennessee, is that Rob? Is that Rob? If that's Rob, fucking, I love you, Rob. I miss you, bro. I was just thinking, bro. I was like, I don't think I went to McDonald's with anybody except for Tom and fucking Rob. 5-4, round 10, 30 seconds remain on the clock here, and they've done it again. The smokes come down for CT. There's only one player sitting in new box. And it's going to be Tumsy to clear him. Nadro to apply the pressure. He steps out. Bomb goes down. They just find these picks at the perfect time. They have 18 seconds, and one player has already lurked his way up again to coffin. Juan Cole sitting here on 63 HP with this op. 3v3 situation. Smoke comes down for Banana again. Robbie on top of this. Flash is going to come in. Extreme Legato running through. Robbie with a spray. Great job. Sort of pulls away the mental there. It's going to be 1v1 somehow situation for Robbie. Juan Cole taps the bomb again, forcing him out. Robbie waiting, playing it super smart. He gets down, though. Robbie1 is going to go down once again. Juan Cole is going to sneak this defuse. They're going to sneak this defuse. 2 rounds in a row with almost 1 second remaining. GSG9 playing it down to the absolute wire. But what can you say? It's just like, it's on to the clutches. It's on to, are we making the kills happen? Yes, everything's happening on their side. Are we taking the site and getting bombed down? Correct. So we have the 2 check marks going down. But then, are we executing and holding our position and the bomb to the last second? They are. So you can't even fault them for losing some of these defuses. It's just BonBon is playing extremely close together, playing it very smart. And they really needed that one from Robbie1, unfortunately. Steven's so close to the smoke. They're right next to him. They actually bump into him in the smoke. He's gonna get a spray. And he finds Tumsy on one-off headshot through the smoke. And now they're wrapping lane and they're wrapping toward Arch. They draw the rotations in. They could run Arch. They could run to B. Zag now steps out. They all triple step out mid. The firing line. They've got the weapons. They know that they have the B rotation. They've got to book it. They're going to Usain Bolt, sprint it all the way over to the B site now. And it's going to be Steven, Juan, and Extremo to all retake as a group of 3. They're all going to come from Banana side now. This might be a little bit of a funnel. Got to be careful. 6-4. Will we see another defuse round? Nadro lurks his way over to Church. I think they need to sort of stay a little bit closer together here to get these trades. They're already up banana, no util to use here. Sparks is going to have to go absolutely massive with no armor here. Just jiggling barely and barely. Nadro is going to have to take first contact. Finds it, one tap onto Extremo. Now baiting. Sparks finds him. And what are they doing? What is happening? GSG9 have stolen the round. Nadro finding an insane one tap to pick up the trade for Scotty Sparks. And to make Extreme Agato have to turn around to take the threat of Nadro. And Sparks just steps out, weaves, hits him with a little fucking spray behind new box. Big round for GSG9. And we're going to go into the final round, I believe, before the half we are. And GSG9 on the heels here on 6-5 with more money to use. Are they going to be able to tie this up before the half? Damn it, Robbie, need to win though. Yeah, 100%. Big round, big round. Juan Cole legs someone down mid. He actually legs Robbie 1, the other opper, so it won't matter almost at all for these riflers. That's going to be a tough one to eat. Especially on the eco round, you sort of need to get that op shot. But good job from him. It's a second smoke. They've doubled up now towards CT. Just a free thrown smoke towards CT, and they're going to have one more player. Going to have Frames jump into the site here with Zag. Pulling the crisscross. And if we take a quick look, Frames is actually re-aggressing towards Banana. The flash comes in, Benz finds him for free. Looking for a little cheeky play with Zag here. They do have one player boosted. CT smoke. The boost smoke is going to pop. Benz is already across. Now the pop flash comes through. Zag goes down. Tumsy not allowing it. Matumbo shutting down the rim. Now it's going to be all onto Juan Cole. Jay Steven not having almost any chance here to do anything. Last round. Juan Cole finds Tumsy. Sparks, though, finds the rotation late on Jay Steven. Now Juan Cole's going to have the info. Robbie 1 sealing the deal there for GSG9. It's going to be big. It's going to be the half. And now whichever team takes this pistol is going to lead off on an extremely, extremely confident few rounds here. Honestly, the name of the game so far for GSG9, they need to close out the post plants. The main thing for BonBon, they've been playing extremely well. They're not giving up stupid, kills, stupid re-aggresses every single time. But it'll be interesting to see how the strategies differ. They're playing fast towards Banana. They do bait, though. There's one player towards the back here, and it's going to be Benz. Benz finds one, finds a second! 2 good shots from Benz. And now they're going to run back towards A. Robbie and his teammate, Sparks. Robbie looking for these shots. Spots one, falls mini pit. Juan Cole enters site. And the bomb is going to get planted. While the bomb gets planted, it's now 3v2 situation. 3v1 while the bomb was being planted. Robbie's already in. The smoke comes in for pit. And it's no matter. Benz finds his 3rd of the round. Now looking for a 4th. It's going to be Sparks to wrap right behind him. All 3 of these players moving like an absolute hit squad on GSG9. Ben's frying on this round. Triple kill with a double kill from Scotty Sparks from Library. GSG9 picked that pistol round up in a very convincing manner. Now 7-6. And if we take a quick look, I believe that's going to be GSG9 picking up the last 3 rounds. Yep, GSG9, and now on CT, they pick up the 3rd round now. And it's going to be no force buy, going to be pistol buy here, a little half buy from BonBon. And they've got to gather some momentum because right now GSG9 seems to be driving this game forward. They have no information on either side. No util usage toward Banana. Nothing toward Archer mid. They're just gathering. They're going to flood out apps. Nadro has got to be completely ready for this. Nadro with a great molly. They molly him out pit. Nadro's there. They all run through. They're all blind. They're all extremely low, though. The molly comes in. And now it's Sparks. He's got to bail his team out in the fucking site. The molly comes down, though. Zag with his MP9. Huge nades! Robbie1 and Tumsy with the holy hand grenades, the Kobe's. Zag finds one, but it's not enough. Benz is going to come in and close it out. The grenades just flying across into sight, exploding like there's some batarangs or some green goblin, little goblin grenades. Unbelievable there from GSG9, picking up 8-6 now. It's got to be 4 rounds in a row, and it's going to have to be an extremely confident buyback now from BonBon, because if not, this might seal the game. This one singular round now may seal the deal. Huge damage comes in. Frame sitting on 5 HP. Zag on 83. Great nades and util usage there to just leave these players basically dead to rights. Now GSG9 gonna step back. Only 80 seconds on the clock here. They're pulling a little bit of a GSG9 right now, just like pulling the util, pulling the rotations. They do have Robbie1 rotate in quickly towards these two players, but it's 3 toward Banana now, who are just walking back, and they're walking back into the stack. No, and this isn't looking good for them. BonBon has actually made the right call. Let's take a quick look. Robbie1 walking the rotation over, and Sparks sort of second-guessing himself a little bit with Nadro. And they're all going to fly up mid. The smokes come in. Arch and Library. And there's no one over toward the B side. They think it's a fake. Robbie1 still here waiting. He jiggles. There's no one there. And they're going to be up. Nadro's rapping, but it's Sparks in sight. Sparks got to find one. He finds a single one for himself. Nadro finds lane. Sparks a second. Sparks gets pressured out. He goes down. Bomb goes down. Nadro also traded. Robbie trades for Nadro, and now the bomb is the final player. 83 health on Zag and no cigar. Benz finds him, no problem. Sparks and Nadro playing that extremely, extremely timely. Sparks not finding only one, but 2 into sight, with Nadro finding 1 in the back toward lane on this late rotation down apps. What a smart play. If honestly, I'd have to say from Nadro's angle, Sparks are going absolutely massive for his team. They had the right call there, BonBon. They just didn't execute it. They were hoping to get Sparks. And the question is, he's played this spot now maybe 5 or 6 times. They've got to now understand where he's going to be sitting. But yeah, great rotation from Nadro. Great heads-up play to walk through apps and finds the lane rotation through Boiler. Super late. It's going to be Tumsy and Benz. Dynamic duo here toward B. We're going to jump up a little bit towards Car. Smoke does come down. Would be interesting to see Tumsy on a re-aggress here, but Nadro's also holding the gates. Going to be seeing a very similar strategy from BonBon that GSG9 has been playing now. They sort of take top car control, leave these 2 toward Mexi and bottom mid for any rotators. But they are gearing up toward B. And Benz and Tumsy have been looking extremely, extremely accurate today. These shots not really leaving their mark whenever the crosshair is there. Smoke comes in now. Coffin, Molly for new box. Smoke for CT. Robbie spraying across. Getting big damage. Actually finding one in the Molly. And now it's Tumsy in back of Dark. Benz unfortunately also goes down. Robbie 1 might be able to get the spam. Just barely. Crosshair was there, but the Coffin's in the way. And now it's going to be a 3v3 situation. Robbie, Nadro, and Sparks versus Frame, Steven, and Juan. Sparks making his way up with Nadro toward Coffin. Robbie 1 is going to be walking through. Clears pit. He's got to be careful. Robbie finds the angle on him. He does find him, though. Sparks finds one. Now he needs to find the trade with the USP. He slides out, and Juan Cole with a great AK spray to secure the round last second for BonBon. Great intuition from Robbie 1 to have that corner there. Steven not able to get the shot. Gushes him, though, almost instantly. And really unfortunate from Sparks there, just having to cut the corner. You have to run out and just try and make the one shot. It's sort of a do or die play at that point. There's no chance. 9-7 now, going to round 17. Robbie 1's going to be on this op, but it is going to be a complete buy up for BonBon. Can he get a shot? Robbie 1 misses the second shot. And Benz is up close. And he does find Extreme Legato, but he goes down. One of these players' frames being legged down mid, actually, on 16 HP. Tumsy walks down Banana and finds Zag. What a find, you know, like a piece of candy he found. Okay. Now 1 minute remains on the clock again. We're put into a 3v3 situation. Tons of these little skirmishes to end the game so far. Robbie on the op, just holding Banana very clearly. And it's going to be Sparks and Nadro baiting for each other towards site. Deep site here. They're going to... The T's are going to gather towards Arch. They think someone's waiting here, though. They're wasting a lot of time. BonBon is wasting a lot of time here. Nadro and Sparks might have heard the info, though. Nadro's waiting. Nadro's looking like he's got the angle lined up. Finds one. Finds a second. And Sparks finds himself a P250 headshot into sight as well. And I could just tell from the way that over the box, Nadro had the crosshair lined up. And the way they were walking along the wall, I just knew it was going to happen. GSG9 pick up the 17th round. Going into round 18 now, 10-7. And buddy, BonBon have an uphill battle of the century. This has got to be it. They've got to either do this and make this round. This Tech 9 has to be effective here. They don't really have the util. Ben's gonna get an early molly down in towards lane. The spray down, finding a double here from Sparks. Nadro finding a double for himself. And Juan Cole just barely picking off Benz. Got tagged up a little bit from site. From lane. Now Robbie just waiting for this player. And Juan Cole walks through the smoke. Right into the crosshairs of the opper Robbie 1 himself. Absolutely huge. Huge round. 11-7 now for GSG9. The tactical timeout comes out in response from BonBon. They need to reevaluate. They need to reassess. Sort of gather their strategy here because, honestly, the funding and the economy, they are on max loss bonus, but everything is slowly going out the window here. GSG9 gaining a really good idea that they're playing it basically almost exactly like them, how they played their T side. And our timeouts are going to be finished. It's going to be a tough buy here from the T's. Not much util at all. 4 smokes, 3 mollies, 3 flashes in comparison to basically 5s across the board. Every single player full of util here, full kit on GSG9. Everyone's got kits. They've been in the driver's seat for a bunch of rounds now. I don't think that we'll see them lose that very soon. What a shot from Robbie1! What just happened? Robbie1 looking like prime Flusha. I don't fucking understand how that's... And he's doing it again! Robbie1 legs another player through the wall onto frames. What the hell am I watching from Robbie? They're going to be checking Ben's little cheeky spot after the pistol round. It's going to be tough for them. 2 and 2 now. Both sites are split. Flash going to come back in. He jumps. Spots the half wall jump. And now Benz is going to sort of commit to the angle. Great shot from Robbie. And now Benz is here. And they pick him up. 50 HP. Great renade from Benz. Frames goes down in a 4v2 situation. And that grenade and that op shot, these tags from Robbie1, the work, might have actually secured the game if BonBon doesn't make this 2v2 work. And they've actually made it instantaneously within a short span. They've made it a 4v2 down to a 2v2. Extreme Agato going to be planting in the corner here. I just want to bring everyone's attention over to J. Steven, only sitting on 16 HP here. They have less than 100 as a group. They're walking through Moto. They know one's got to be backside. Benz is going to turn, but Robbie finds the trade. And J. Steven, they're both on the same amount of HP here. Robbie has to go. The timing. He has 3 kills. He's walking out Graveyard. He spots the barrel. Just walking out, and Robbie finds him. Robbie's got to run over, gets the AK, and he will pick up the round. It's going to be a heartbreaking defeat. BonBon is going to lose the match point and overtime point secured there for GSG9. Robbie having an absolute terrorize on them that round. Absolutely insane with that op. And he finds a clutch for earlier in the game when he couldn't find the clutch. Redeems himself a little bit, securing the match point here for GSG9. Going into round 20 now. Instant smoke's going to come down. They're going to do the G2 smoke. It's going to be a really big stack, I believe, here toward mid. G2 smoke comes down. Now it's going to be B pressure like crazy toward Car and Banana here. If you take a quick look, though, Tumsy and Ben's holding onto these mollies. Zag and Frames taking massive damage just like seconds into the round. It doesn't... BonBon has started themselves off on an extremely weak attempt every single time on these rushes because their players have less than 50 health within basically 5 or 6 seconds into the round. It's going to be like you're just fighting into nades. Banana is not the place that you want to rush. It'll work some rounds, but unfortunately GSG9 just tossing all of their util towards Banana every NT ramp every single round. Flash is going to come in. Sparks with a good pick. J. Steven, though, instantly on the trade. Extreme Agato steps out, finds Nadro. Robbie with a good trade. Finds a second trade. And now he's going to find the 2 players that are stepping out. 2v2 situation again for the clutch. It's going to be Tumsy and Benz, the dynamic duo from B. The B players. Molly comes in. Frames 35 HP. Goes down. Tumsy finds him. And now Ben's on 100 versus 48. AK versus A1S. And Benz finds him. And that's going to be the game. GG's fly out through the chat. GSG9 pick up the game. Extremely great game from GSG9. A few clutches lost. But nonetheless, playing it extremely smart, extremely patient. I don't know how much Robbie1 realized it, but I'm sure they realized sort of a certain percentage through the game that they were doing the exact same strategies and strats as they were. But let's quickly take a quick look at the scoreboard just to end it off. Just so we can take a quick look here. So let's close the game. Turn those off. Go back, turn off the match HUDs, and let's open up the Face It scoreboard. Robbie won, leading the way with his team. Sparks having extremely conscious effort towards fucking a site, man. Like, sitting in sight every single time he traded himself, got extra credit, got a second or third, looking extremely smart here. Like, every player basically doing work. Even Nadro, who was only 10 and 13, ends up finding rounds where he basically secures the entire round for his team, because he just finds a little lurk, walks through apps, walks through like different locations, is able to just find these little flanks, these little retakes with his team. 62 ADR does not tell any of the story here for Nadro. Robbie won, though, clutching the last few rounds for his fucking team. A few there, Robbie. You had a few that were dumb clutches early in the game, and they were the diffuses. But as I was mentioning to everybody, they weren't clutches where you guys were losing by like a crazy margin. They were clutches that you guys were closing or losing by basically like 1% or 3%, like the last second clutches multiple times in a row. And it's all right it's all right that you didn't close those out, because you closed out the rounds later, which is what matters. But yeah, it definitely would have given you guys a stronger lead for sure. GSG9 now sitting at 10 and 1 with a forfeit loss. Could have been, you know, 11 and 0. BonBon 7 and 3, going down to 7 and 4. Thank you very much for watching. This was GSG9 versus BonBonBumContra, round 11 of ESEA season 52. And if we take a quick look, BonBon playing it well, but unfortunately the strategy was too red, too easy for them to see. GSG9 doing absolutely massive damage with the grenades. You can't see like grenade usage, everything here, but that was like, I would say the name of the game today is that they played the situations wrong, and GSG9 just got extremely large damage really early on into the rounds, which just gave them like massive, like, you know, massive response. Each player was on 50% basically, or 43% towards the end of the game. So it's a really uphill battle if you're going to fight it like that. But thank you guys so much for watching.